Letting go of the past can feel difficult because it is deeply wired into our energy, emotions, and subconscious identity. The past represents what we once knew, what we once felt, and what shaped us, which is why releasing it can feel like letting go of a part of ourselves. The truth is, letting go does not mean forgetting. It means freeing yourself from the weight of what no longer aligns with you. It means choosing to no longer let the past define who you are in the present. The best way to let go of the past is not by forcing yourself to move on, but by shifting your relationship with it. One, accept that the past exists, but it no longer defines you. The past is real. It happened. The memories, experiences, and emotions were valid. But just because something once shaped you does not mean it must continue to define your reality now. When you resist the past, you stay tied to it. When you accept that it happened but no longer let it dictate your identity, you begin to loosen its grip. Ask yourself, am I holding on to this because it still serves me, or because it's familiar? What happens if I allow myself to see the past as just a chapter, not the whole story? If I no longer carried this with me, how would I feel right now? Letting go does not mean erasing what happened. It means deciding that who you are now is no longer tied to who you were then. To shift your perspective, the past was a lesson, not a life sentence. Everything in the past was an experience that brought you to where you are today. Some experiences were painful. Some were beautiful. Some were transformative. But none of them were meant to keep you stuck. Instead of seeing the past as something that took from you, hurt you, or left you broken, begin to shift your perspective. What did this experience teach me? How did this shape my strength, awareness, or clarity? What would my highest self say about this moment? When you extract the wisdom but release the weight, the past becomes something that empowers you rather than limits you. 3. Stop reliving it. Your mind keeps you stuck in loops. One of the hardest parts of letting go is that the mind keeps replaying past moments. You relive conversations. You rethink decisions. You imagine how things could have been different. But this only keeps you in an energetic loop. Every time you revisit the past emotionally, your body and mind react as if it is happening again. This anchors you in an old frequency, preventing you from fully stepping into the present. When old memories surface, acknowledge them without engaging. Recognize the thought, but do not give it energy. Shift focus immediately. Do something physical, breathe deeply, or redirect your mind to the present. Reframe the story. Instead of saying, I should have done this differently, say, I have grown because of this. You are no longer living in that past moment. Every time you choose presence over replaying the past, you weaken its hold on you. Release the emotional attachment, let go of the energetic weight. Holding on to the past is not just mental. It is energetic. You store emotions in your body, in your subconscious, and in your frequency. If the past still feels heavy, it is because the energy has not been fully released. To truly let go, you must release the emotional charge attached to it. Physically release it. Move, shake, dance, stretch. Energy needs movement to shift. Write it out and destroy it, burn the paper, tear it up, or bury it. Use your voice, say aloud, I release this. I no longer carry this with me. Breathe it out. With each deep exhale, visualize the past dissolving from your energy. When you actively let go of the emotions connected to the past, your reality begins to shift instantly. 5. Focus on the present. Create a new future instead of clinging to an old one. You cannot move forward while holding on to the past. The only way to step into a new version of yourself is to start placing your energy into what is ahead rather than what is behind. Ask yourself, who do I want to become now? What version of me no longer aligns with my present reality? What am I ready to experience next? Instead of thinking about what could have been, shift to what is still possible. Your future is not limited by your past. The moment you shift your focus to what you are creating instead of what you are leaving behind, the past loses power over you. Letting go is an energetic decision, not just a thought. Letting go happens when you choose not to carry the past with you anymore. It does not mean you forget. It does not mean it did not matter. It means you set yourself free. The past is not holding you back. You are holding on to it. The moment you decide to release it, you reclaim your power. Let this be the moment you choose to step forward. The version of you that is free already exists. Step into it now. If you are ready to release the past and step fully into your next chapter, take a deep breath and feel the shift happening now. The weight you have been carrying is not yours to hold anymore. You are free to move forward. You are free to create something new. Give this video a thumbs up if you are choosing to release what no longer serves you, and drop a fire emoji in the comments to declare your shift. Let me know what you are letting go of and what new reality you are stepping into. Share this with someone who needs to hear it, because when we release, we rise together. Subscribe and turn on notifications for more deep dives into energy shifts, alignment, and transformation. Your next level reality is waiting. Shift your frequency. Shift your reality. With Quantum Vibes.